Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the cricket world lately, and trust me, it's a doozy. So here's the deal, India's cricket team just got handed a pretty rough series of losses, first in Ireland and then in England. We're talking T20Is and ODIs, back-to-back disappointments. And naturally, the BCCI, the Board of Control for Cricket in India, said alright, time for a review. But here's where it gets interesting, that review meeting. It hasn't happened yet. And the reason, apparently, is that the BCCI secretary, Devajit Saikia, is unwell. Personally, I think this delay is more than just a scheduling hiccup. It's a symptom of a bigger issue. How do you address a team's slump when the system itself seems to be stumbling? What makes this really interesting is the timing. India's losses aren't just random blips, they're part of a pattern. First, a clean sweep by Ireland, Ireland, and then a 3-0 drubbing by England in the T20Is. And let's not forget the ODI series loss to England too. In my opinion, this isn't just a bad phase, as Saikia called it. It's a wake-up call. The team's performance has been underwhelming, and the leadership changes, like replacing Suryakumar Yadav with Shreyas Iyer as T20I captain, haven't exactly turned things around. One thing that immediately stands out is how quickly the narrative shifted from India being a dominant force to now questioning their strategy, fitness, and even team dynamics. From my perspective, the delay in the review meeting feels like a missed opportunity. Look, I get it, Saikia's health comes first. But the longer this drags on, the more it feels like the BCCI is avoiding tough conversations. What many people don't realize is that these reviews aren't just about pointing fingers, they're about course correction. And right now, India's cricket team needs that more than ever. The T20 World Cup is on the horizon, and if they don't address these issues soon, they risk carrying this baggage into a tournament where margins for error are razor thin. Now let's talk about the leadership change. Shreyas Iyer is a talented player, no doubt, but captaining a team through a slump is a different ball game. Personally, I think the BCCI might have jumped the gun by replacing Suryakumar Yadav, who led them to a T20 World Cup win. Was that the right move? In my opinion, no. Leadership changes should be strategic, not reactive. And right now, it feels like the team is still adjusting to Iyer's style, which could be part of the problem. What this really suggests is that India's cricket ecosystem needs a deeper look. It's not just about the players on the field, it's about the support staff, the selection process, and even the mental conditioning of the team. If you take a step back and think about it, these losses aren't just about skill, they're about mindset. Are the players feeling the pressure? Are they overthinking? These are questions the BCCI needs to answer, and frankly, I'm not convinced they're asking them yet. A detail I find fascinating is how Ireland, a team that's often overlooked, managed to sweep India. This raises a deeper question: are India's players taking these smaller teams lightly? Or is there a systemic issue in how they prepare for these matches? In my opinion, it's a bit of both. India's cricket culture has always been about big tournaments and high-stakes games, but maybe it's time to refocus on the fundamentals. As we wrap this up, here's my closing thought: India's cricket team isn't in crisis yet. But if the BCCI doesn't act fast, they could be. The review meeting needs to happen, and it needs to be honest, brutal, and forward-looking. Because right now, the team isn't just losing matches, they're losing momentum, confidence, and maybe even their identity. So here's my question to you: what do you think India needs to do to bounce back? Let me know in the comments, I'm all ears.